Welcome to Crooked Path Forge. I'm Jordan Borstelman, and today I'm going to show you how to swing a hammer. The first thing you need to do is make sure you have your anvil at the proper height. You want to stand straight next to your anvil, make a fist, and your knuckles should be within 1 to 2 inches of the surface of your anvil face. So now when I go to bring my hammer down, it lands nice and flat on the face of the anvil. My knuckles have clearance. That's why we want to keep it right about that knuckle height. Alright, so the second thing is your stance. I see a lot of students bring out hot steel. They're maybe a little intimidated by it, and they stand real far away from the anvil like this. That's no good. You want to get right up on top of the anvil. Usually my foot is at least touching the base of the anvil stand, but a lot of times I'm sticking out under the heel on the other side. This puts my upper body over top of the anvil so I can use more of my strength, and it also allows me to bring this hammer down at multiple different angles and locations. So now we can finally pick up our hammer. When you hold the hammer, you want to make sure you're keeping it perpendicular to your forearm. You don't want to have it hanging out like this. This puts all the weight of the head out on these 2 fingers, and it tires you out faster. So you want to hold it with your whole hand. You also never ever want to leave your thumb out like this. There's some very small bones here that can be damaged as you swing your hammer down and the force comes up and into your hand. So when you go to swing the hammer, you don't want to swing from the wrist. You want to swing from your elbow or your shoulder. So a normal swing would look something like this, bringing that hammer up to where my ear is. And then if I really need to wail on it, I'm going to lift my hammer high and strike it down, like so. Now I'm going to show you what that looks like in real life. So a couple tips here at the end. If you need to hit harder, it doesn't always mean you need to use more muscle strength. You can bring the hammer higher, and that's going to create more inertia as you bring the hammer down onto the workpiece. You can also hold the hammer a little farther back. That's going to give you more leverage on the end. And these are some techniques that are either going to save your strength and let you work longer, or if you're not as beefy a blacksmith as me, you can still be an effective smith. Until next time, this is Crooked Path Forge, signing off.